Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. The MCU, dead franchise walking. It's a zombie, it's marching along, it's going to fall down very soon and be nothing but a rotting corpse on the ground that we all know it to be. People will soon start ignoring it and move on to other things. And by soon, I mean a couple years from now. It's not there yet. As I said, it's still the zombie shuffling along. But what's the problem? Why is it like this? Many others, we've been telling you for a long time. Bad stories about characters nobody cares about. It doesn't help that it's being written, produced, directed, created by people who either don't care or are bad at their job. Today it broke. Taika Waititi has admitted he only took Thor Ragnarok because he needed the money. He didn't care about Thor. He wasn't interested in Thor. He never liked Thor. Don't hire somebody who hates the material to direct a big budget movie that's supposed to tie in to your bigger storylines. Also, maybe don't continue to hire people who have a track record of failure. But then again, this is Hollywood. You fail upwards. We've just received news last night that Michael Waldron, the creator of Loki, seasons 1 and 2, will be writing Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, the next two Avengers movies. First of all, I guess all those rumors about Doctor Doom being the new villain for Phase 5, they're going to run away from Kang. Nope, they are committed to Kang. Whether or not it'll be Jonathan Majors, we don't know. That's a different story. But it looks like the Kang Dynasty will remain the next Avengers movie, followed by Secret Wars, or as we all like to call it, soft reboot. Michael Waldron is the focus of this discussion, however. Here's this guy. He's written Loki, seasons 1 and 2. Now, Loki, season 1, on the record, we know it was one of the most watched Disney Plus MCU shows. Congratulations, you got a couple million people. It dropped for season 2 because Loki season 2 on the Nielsen's only scored on its premiere. It only scored 446 million minutes viewed. Number 6, below even Ahsoka. That's how bad this is. You have to realize that's probably not even a million people watching. Samba hasn't even released the numbers on this. We don't know what their estimated number of household views are. But this is how bad it premiered. And then they wanted to crow about, 11 million people watched it. Oh, look, it's 11 million people watching. Disney Plus. Over 140, 150 million subscribers at the moment, and only 11 million people watched it. And that's around the world. That's not really that great. Loki season 2 was as big a failure as Loki season 1 in the end because it was a story that led nowhere. It doesn't really affect anything. Like every other MCU show, a lot runs around, a lot of people doing stuff, but in the end, nothing really happens that affects the movies, which are supposed to be what really matter. But let's look at Michael Waldron's IMDb. What has he done in his entire career? He first appears in 2019 to write one episode of Rick and Morty. Great. You produced a bunch of it after that. That's all you did, though, then. You then did something called The Black Hole, a short, in 2021. After that, you wrote Doctor Strange Mom. Doctor Strange Mom, which was a flop, or barely broke even, maybe bought somebody a sandwich. These days, we don't even think it actually reached break-even point because they are constantly revealing the budget was way higher than it was. So Doctor Strange Mom, a complete and utter flop. Okay, you did something called Avengers Quantum Encounter. He wrote for the show Heels, which has subsequently been canceled. Now, he wrote it and created it. Congratulations, but it's done. It's over. People liked it, but that didn't really last, did it? And went under the radar. And then there's Loki. What else have you done? That's all he's done. He's never really had something successful that has made money. So why should we feel comfortable that he has been given the reins of 2 Avengers movies? You see, when the Russo brothers were given the reins of Infinity War and Endgame, they had proven wins with Winter Soldier and Civil War. They'd proven they can bring in the money. They can tell a good story. We can discuss Infinity versus Endgame as a good story another time. That's a different thing altogether. But this guy hasn't proven anything. He's proven he can lose you money. He's proven at best he can get you to break even. He's proven that maybe some people might watch his boring-ass show that has absolutely no meaning whatsoever to the rest of the grand storyline, guess we'll call it, of the MCU. Failure. This guy hasn't earned a damn thing in terms of success, but we're going to give him 2 movies that are probably each going to have $300 million budgets. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're failing. This shows you the people who are still working at the MCU, they're not serious. They aren't serious about finding the best talent, about finding the best people to write, direct, create movies, stories, shows, whatever. They're not interested in giving you compelling narratives anymore. If this is the schmo they're going to put in charge of 2 Avengers movies. This guy have it? I don't think so. I think he is going to be a disaster going forward. This might just hasten the death of the MCU, and I'm all for it. I don't need it. I got phases 1 through 3 on my shelf. That's all I need. That's all I'll ever need. The MCU ended with Endgame. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube. We're up to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan, fake fan, and SJW fifis. Hit the notification button, show my videos you like what I'm preaching by all means. Leave a comment. Love to hear from the real passionate fan like you. I care what you think. I do not care what the Stans, fake fans, and SJWs say, because they're all cowards behind keyboard. I'm sure a Stan or 2 will march in here, be all infuriated, whine at me, be triggered, and that's fine. That just means more interactions for me. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, @TheRenNerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.